Good morning, everyone. And we are with a whole group of people from Franklin and a whole group of amazing women from Franklin. I have Lisa Dunn from Deja Resale. I have Terri Cooper from Franklin Village Boutique. I have Ruth, I will butcher this name. Ruth, say your last name. I adore you.
Kochensparger.
I practice it. I practice it from the Franklin Grill. Yay, the Franklin Grill is open as of yesterday inside at 25%, but they're open. And of course, the ladies of Event Bliss, Terri Trepic, who is, yes, I'll announce it, entered the wonderful world of 50s. Happy birthday, my friend. And Susie Siegel of Event Bliss. Are you guys frozen? I hope not. I hope you're with us. I think this is the first time I've had so many people on at once and amazing women power supporting women of Franklin. The unique thing about Franklin is you guys are just representing part of the retailers of Franklin. There are so many more and a lot more women businesses in Franklin. So that's kind of cool too. I have the pleasure of being able to work with you all and we're going to talk about a lot of things today. But I'm first going to start with Ruth because it's such an exciting week. So the Franklin Grill is one of my most favorite places, and I'm not even that daring when I eat there because I just have my favorites. But tell us a little bit about the Franklin Grill and what's going on right now that you can. I mean, you've been open, you've been doing curbside and all those wonderful things, but tell us what's happening now that you can be open again inside.
Well, we're still doing all of the following all the protocols, and we've got the air scrubbers that purify the air and kills COVID on the surfaces and in the air. So we're all set. We're ready to roll. And we opened yesterday, 25%. So I suggest reservations for the first month, I would say, until we can get our patio open. We're building a pavilion out over our patio, so rain won't be a factor this year, and we can better heat it with infrared heating. So as soon as we get that built, we'll be going away.
What do you think the timeline's going to be for that? It's like building a home, and you hate to ask a home builder when they think they can move in, but what do you think the timeline's going to be for that pavilion?
Well, as it's a pavilion type structure, so it's very simple. It won't have any sides, so I think that it'll go up quite quickly. And we're supposed to be finalizing it at the end of this week. So as soon as we can get a builder out there to take care of it, I mean, I'm hoping for a month, 6 weeks that we would have that open.
Well, I think that's going to be amazing. I think for people who were able to participate this summer and into the fall and sit outside at the patio, it was so amazing. It's just so beautiful back there. You get the true feeling of Franklin, all the trees. The bees were not even that bad. They sort of stayed over at the Franklin cider mill, thank goodness. It was like the no bee zone, so it was great. I have my favorites, and I'm so excited that you're back open. You've had a great attitude at 25%. I know that's really hard, but I have to tell you, it's hard to get a reservation there all the time, and it's so yummy. So,
Well,
yeah.
that doesn't mean that you stop trying making a
Yeah, I
reservation.
know you have to just try, and you know what? You have to think ahead, and you have to think ahead to, next week, February 13th is going to be a big Valentine's Day, which is one of the reasons I wanted to sort of gather you all because we're going to have a special event. Lisa, there's a beautiful red bag right behind you.
Yes.
right behind you. Um, but you have, Lisa, tell us about your store. You have a really fun place to stop by, and you're right next door to the Franklin Grill.
Yes, I am. Thank goodness. They've been a wonderful neighbor over the last, gosh, 14 years. So, but I just wanted to say, first of all, to my fellow businesswomen on this call today, I admire and respect all of you, and I for your talent and creativity that you bring to our village. I mean, without all of us together, none of this would work. And like Sari said, there are people also, different women in our village that own businesses. They're not on the call, but with all of you together, you inspire me, and I want to thank you for being here. So yeah, Deja Vu. We've been here 14 years, and never a dull moment. It's a lot of fun. It's a great shopping experience because every day we get something new, and there's something for everybody. And yeah, it's been great.
The Deja Vu is a amazing consignment resale um, shop, um, designer. It's really fun to watch the social media. Um, Lisa does a great job. What's so fun, you can walk from Deja Vu with and pick up a designer bag and then go into either Terri shop, the Franklin Village Boutique, or event Bliss with Terri and Susie, lots of Terrys, and add a different top or clothing item or gift, so you can be designer and you can throw on a really cute pair of tie-dye sweatpants, I like to say. So, but what's fun about your store, Lisa, is, this is a time where people are digging through their closets, cleaning out, and I was just confessing that I myself have tags still on things. And so it's really a great place to dig around in your store, find really great finds, and also be able to kind of go through your own closet right now and kind of consign, resale, and make a little extra money. It seems to be something that people are really finding in this COVID time. Um, a new way, you see people really trying to earn extra money, whether it be on their own, this Facebook marketplace, which I don't really get, but that's not my thing. But I know people are loving it, but I'd rather bag things up and take them to someone who knows what they're doing, who's authenticating things, and do it that way.
That's
So
right. So exactly what you're saying is why I opened 14 years ago. It was during the Great Recession, and it was perfect timing for the consigner to bring something in to make a little extra cash, but as well as the customer who wants to shop that doesn't want to spend retail prices. So everything you're saying is what's happening now, and it just hasn't gone away, and it's great. It's been good for us.
yeah. So and I was remiss to say this when Ruth was talking. I do want people to be writing down websites. Ruth, let me go back to you real quick. Your website, so people can get the menu um, and make reservations. Let me go back.
It's thefranklingrill.com.
I love that all of you guys actually, as we go through this, have the best websites, really easy to get to and things like that. And Deja Vu, your website,
DejaVuResale.com.
couldn't be easier, people. These are easy websites to find. And so as you walk down the street with your new designer, St. John um, coat and your designer bag, you can turn right or left, so out of the store. And I'm going to say we're going to go to the Franklin Village with our new designer bag and jacket. And we walk into the Franklin Village Boutique. And what are we going to find in there, Terri? And tell us a little bit about you and how you came to be the owner of Franklin Village Boutique. And I will say this, Terri did my my Facebook interview alone, we had some of the largest hits on that. So thank you. That was really fun. So tell us a little bit about your store.
Is probably my kid at State and all of his friends tuning in to crack up.
Oh, great.
But yeah, it's a fun story. I was a teacher and a counselor and owned cheerleading camps for 20 years. And then when I sold those, I decided I was retired for a while. I'm an older mom. So when I was 50, Ben just turned 7. So I retired for a few years and was so bored out of my mind. And I was doing some professional development, which I still do. But what's the matter?
I thought you froze. I thought you froze on me. I will say this, the beauty of living in Franklin is the Wi-Fi, right?
We know.
Right.
We know.
I know. I'm nervous. We're going to get to event Bliss and they're going to freeze on me. Don't you worry. I'll just talk for you guys. Don't worry. I probably should have started with event Bliss. I'm nervous. Go ahead, Terri.
So anyway, I loved the business side of my cheerleading camps, wanted to, work again. And so I wandered in here. My sister had gotten me a gift certificate or a sweater I was exchanging. And I walked in and it was just one of those feelings like I thought, I want to have this. So I set in motion. I was too chicken to talk to the owners, these lovely ladies, but I was too chicken. I asked everyone who I knew to please talk to them. Everyone said, man up and talk to him yourself. But I didn't. I found a friend who knew us both and he got things going. So little by little, they warmed up to the idea of me taking over the shop. And the biggest thing for us, and Terri, we talked about this during our first session, was they were lovely, older than me ladies, and their clientele were the same. So now we're like this kind of, you walk in here, we've totally redone the place. Our demographic is everyone, we go from boho to contemporary casual to special occasion, but boho is more what we're doing because it's more of the people in my age group and the people who work with me. So anyway, that's been a challenge to get people actually in the door. Once they're in the door, they stay. And it's been great fun. It's been hard, but it's been great fun to see that through.
What do you find like it's been a challenge during this pandemic time for your store?
What was my challenge?
What's been a challenge? Yeah.
The challenge is getting people back in to feel safe. I think it's really lovely when people come in and say, this is the only place I feel safe, or the only place I don't shop online. I feel okay coming into your store. That's the biggest challenge. Yeah. And also to just have the optimism to see it through, because it's gonna end. Yeah. I truly believe these things are gonna get back to normal and a better normal. And I have to believe that, or I'd have to close my doors, but I do believe that. And it's getting that optimism. Lisa, we were just talking about that, like with the media, the news media, it's okay out there. We got to get that.
Right. It's shopping and being safe, and thinking about, and I think that the small business owner is so invested in making their customer feel safe. So when we walk out of your store and just Franklin is so beautiful, and I don't care if it's winter and slushy or summer, you get to now walk on sidewalks, which has been, let's just say, hell. And the construction just a nightmare because let's just say pandemic and then construction. What more could we do to small businesses in Franklin? And, they did it to you. But it really is going to be a good thing in the end. So we turn out of your Franklin Village boutique. We go again by the grill. Ruth, what are you serving tonight? Is there a special?
Oh yes, I think he's bringing in perch.
Perch? Oh my God. So the joke of perch is that
Tomorrow,
my parents live in Florida, and when they come here, all they want to know is who's got perch.
quote
But
me on that.
that's wonderful. All right, we're heading to Event Bliss. I'm hoping that you guys don't freeze, but I'm always nervous when I have Susie and Terri on that I will be wearing something that I purposely am not wearing something from Event Bliss today because I knew then I would for sure would be wearing something they would be wearing. So I am not wearing something from Event Bliss, and Susie, yes, I own that sweater. So it's no secret, of course, I love Event Bliss. Like Terry's store, you can go and it's like one shop stopping. You can't get out alive without buying yourself, I say, something for yourself. You go in to purposely buy the gift for somebody, and you buy yourself a whole new wardrobe or all new. Ruth, you ended up sideways. You're sideways, but I love you, but you're sideways. But I love that, both stores you go in, you go to get the gift, whether it be clothing or your best friend, a piece of jewelry or something, and then you come out as, like with bags that you have to sneak in your house. So Susie's been yelled at when she showed up at my house one day dropping off, and my husband answered the door. Terri knows that you drop off the gifts when my husband's not around. And so Event Bliss has clothing, gift items. And so what's going on at Event Bliss right now? Are you guys frozen? You look like you're frozen. They look frozen.
Well, at Event Bliss.
Okay, here, audience.
Are we frozen?
You're a little frozen, but go ahead and talk. There you go.
Good.
Are we back? Can you see? Can you hear us?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
We got
Internet is unstable, it says right now. Of course, when we go on. So,
right. We got lots of great stuff for Valentine's Day. You've gotten clothes at the other places, but we got great gifts. Oh, we're so frozen that it's going to take a minute to see these cute little gifts, I think. We got cute little cutting boards, and we got jewelry. We got great, oh, there's the games. And there's the jewelry. We got a little bit of everything.
So it's really fun. You can have a cutting board with a designer logo to match your designer bag from Lisa, which I just love. And then you can go to Terry's store and get those candles that I love, Terri, that match the
right, yeah. Exactly.
You guys have really one of the things that you did during the pandemic, which I commend you on, is you created a new website for shopping, which I think has been fantastic in order to accommodate people who don't want to come to the store. And I think that all of you as small business owners have seen that your websites, Lisa, you already had one, Terri, you utilize social media, you're all utilizing social media, but I know in December, Terri and Susie, you put up a website in order to accommodate people.
We got a website going.
And how's that
Event
been?
Bliss Gifts with an X. It's good. I mean, I'm glad we have one. So you can definitely go look. You can always call us. We'll bring it to your car. But
send pictures.
Send pictures. We can also deliver if you're in the area. But we have it, so use it. If you don't feel comfortable coming into the store.
I know they sort of went out a little bit. So that's eventblissgifts.com. And it's, and also I want to say franklinvillageboutique.com. So, you know, everybody has a website. You guys are really smart about that with small business opportunities to be able to shop online. Um, Susie and Terri, do you feel people are starting to feel more comfortable as, you know, I mean, I know January is just rough in general. I've said this to all of you privately. I've said it to my other retailers. I mean, if we could skip over January or remind people that regardless of a pandemic, retail in January stink. You know, it's just not fun. But are you feeling people are feeling more comfortable to come into the store and, you know, in right now with the vaccine coming out more, or are they still wanting to shop a little more online or Facebook?
Well, we developed the whole website in order to get people to go on to, see everything we have in the store without coming in. Obviously, if they come in, we have a better chance of showing them more things. It's been trying for January. I think it's the cold weather. I think it's, the election. I think it's a little bit of everything. So we are doing a few events. February 10th, we're doing a Zoom platform, which
Right.
All the stores are going to be selling things. The four of us are going to be selling things, as well as food. And they can pick up special dinner or whatever. So we're doing that February 10th. We're having in the village of Franklin, there is a Support Your Girls event for all of Franklin where you drop off gently used bras and underwear to support your girls organization. And also we'll be giving away free things with purchase, free gifts with purchase for the month of February.
Right. So I was going to lead into that, and I'm glad you did. I think, you know, what's been great about the village of Franklin and the stores is that you all do work together as often as possible to support one another. Lisa, you sit, I don't know if all of you do, but I know, Lisa, you work a lot with the Main Street, the village, a lot. And what's been sort of the attitude as far as helping one another over the years and through this pandemic to get Franklin really moving in a positive direction and getting people to shop Franklin?
Well, Oakland County, our village as well, but Oakland County has been a large support system for us over this time, getting us our equipment that we need, the masks and the gloves and thermometers or anything else, that hand sanitizer, just to make our customers feel comfortable. So that's been a great resource for us, Oakland County, but also our village. I mean, and like you said before, the roads, that was a tough one for us, thrown on top of COVID. But it's going to be finished soon, and we're trying to get the word out, and the village is trying to help us through marketing efforts and social media to let everybody know that we are opened and we're here, and we can't wait to see all of our old customers again. I mean, we do see a lot of people who are comfortable coming out, but it is January, like you said, and January is always a little touch and go for retail, but we're back in the swing, and let's do it. Let's have some fun, and like Susie was saying, we're having a great promotion next week, and we're going to do a live shopping event with you, Terri. So it's going well.
So I just want to touch on that again. We're a couple of the things, just so everybody, we're going to do a happy hour on February 10th at 5 o'clock. And it's really important that anybody listening, and we'll put it up on all of your social media pages, that people can contact each of you to get the Zoom link. And I know you'll put the Zoom link out, and everybody's Zooms will be working, and God willing, Franklin Wi-Fi will be working. But we're going to go through, and all of you are going to be, it's going to look a lot like this, but we're going to spend some time. And Terri was sort of showing it. And Susie, you guys are going to hold objects and products from your store and be able to talk about what's in your store and really show things. And, you know, you can see right now behind Terri and behind Lisa, but people are going to be able to shop your stores. God knows Ruth is going to be running from store to store, making us super hungry that day. We're going to do this at 5 o'clock. I'm really excited. And it's just not going to be long enough. We know this, but it's going to entice people to want to come into your stores, to spend a little more time with each of you to show who you all are. And one of the great things, and Susie, we talked about this, that you really wanted everyone to come together, because sometimes people who go to Event Bliss have never been in Franklin Village, and people boutique, and people who have never been in Franklin Village boutique haven't walked 3 steps into the Deja Vu. And you guys are all so close together, but yet sometimes we just drive into where we want to go and drive out. And we're such a driving city, unlike Chicago or New York, where we don't, you know, walk from place to place. And Franklin is a walkable village, and and God knows now you have the sidewalks to do it. So
Lights.
what? I'm sorry.
Soon we're going to have some lights. They're doing a lot of lighting for the sidewalks and things like that. But it's, you know, in a pandemic, it's a hard time to get people to come out and go to new places. So we're really hoping that this will bring some attention to all of us and create an awareness that it's a great little town, and you don't have to worry about being mobbed by people or being in huge, you know, crowds. And we are safe. We're all very safe, you know, follow all the measures,
Mhm.
but that it's never like being in a crowded mall per se, or street
Well,
area.
And I think the most important thing, and research shows this, that people want to shop where they're comfortable and who's kind to them, and the customer service. And there's no question that when you shop with you all, that's what you're getting. First and foremost, you're getting customer service, whether you buy anything or not. You're getting someone who says, hey, I think you'd like this, or this is something that I think the person you're buying for is going to enjoy. And people, that really resonates with them, and it resonates with them more than ever right now. And that's what they're first and foremost getting when they shop local and shop with you all. And when they go into a restaurant and the owner, Ruth, is standing right there. She's not cooking for us necessarily, but she's right there and greeting people. And, you know, it's that old, you know, cheers kind of thing where someone knows your name. And
Another thing, Terri, is that when people come in and say we're busy, especially with this 25% business, I mean, the first thing I say is, have you been to Deja Vu? Have you been to the boutique? How about, you know, Event Bliss? You know, have a little walk around the village while we get your get your table ready. And so, and I think that the camaraderie with all of us, it's very true. I mean, Lisa and everybody, you guys are all great, and we all try to support each other. And
well, it's
just
true,
great.
because you all have to do great together. That's what, and like we said at the beginning, there are other places in the village who are not here right now. And I will tell you that someone reached out to me, saw that we were doing this, and someone reached out to me and said, hey, there's another business. And I was like, oh, like, have them reach out. I'll be happy to have them on. This wasn't a, you know, like, no, I didn't want everybody from the village on. I'm happy, you know, I'm always happy to have anyone on. This was sort of to talk about, you know, what you all are doing right now, and the February 10th event, to bring people together. It was, you know, my opportunity also to say that to you all that I think it's been tough, and you guys have really kicked ass. You know, I can say that on my own Facebook Live. That, you know, women have to support women, and you guys have done that. And you've created social media, you've created websites, you've schlepped to doorsteps, and you're going to do whatever it takes to support one another and be in business. And it's been hard, and good for you guys, you know, really. You know, you've been a model to other businesses. So keep doing it, because, you know, the only other alternative is to close your doors. And some people have chosen to do that. And I don't see you guys doing that.
No, not going to happen.
No.
No. Well, we right back at you.
Right.
Yeah.
We really, you know, a lot of the malls are suffering too, the big stores, everybody's suffering. But I think if you want to have businesses in your little community, or you want to have specialty stores, I'm from a specialty store background, you know, all of you guys are too. And just shopping a specialty store is so different than shopping a department store. Like you said, the customer service, wrapping packages, calling the customer and saying, hey, this was a great top for you, or we got the Chanel bag, or Ruth, can you please put the tomato bisque back on the menu with the rolls, because that's my favorite thing ever.
The salad with the butternut, the chicken with the butternut
amazing.
squash. I mean, please. I don't care if butternut squash is out of season. I don't care. Go find butternut squash, please.
But it's funny because I've seen it even in other towns. I was in Florida, and in that little town, they've lost so many small businesses. It lost the whole flair of what it is to shop. And, you know, I don't like to go to a mall and have to walk through 20 stores to get to where I want to go. This, you can drive up to each store. And if you want to, get back in your car and go drive to the Village Boutique. Get back in your car and drive to Lisa or to Ruth. You don't have to. It's literally, or 25 feet from each other. So, you know, hopefully people will start to see that more, and the four of us or whoever else wants to join in with us, we're welcome to have them. But you have to work together. And if you can't work together in a reasonable way and, you know, take everybody's ideas and use them all, then we don't really have a town. And I think that that's what's so important. And I think Franklin now, too, Lisa, I'm sure you'll agree, is stepping up to help us, thanks to Terri Cooper. And they know, you know, Ruth with dining in and dining out and not dining at all has been really difficult. And it's a challenge for everybody. I don't think there's a business around, except for the markets, that are really doing exceptionally well. So we all need each other, and we, like you said, support each other, and we'll continue to do that. I think that's really the only way it's going to happen.
I think you're 100% couldn't say it better. And I'm really looking forward to February 10th. I want people to contact each of these stores: Deja Vu, Designer Resale, Franklin Village Boutique, the Franklin Grill, and Event Bliss. You can call them, you can email them, you can go to their websites. The Zoom link is available, and shop with them. There's going to be amazing Valentine's Day gifts. I already did mine. They're going out in the mail this week. FYI, if you need to not wait till February 10th because you have to ship, which all my kids are all over the place, ship early, because I still think that shipping has its challenges out there in the world. You know, so think ahead. But all of these women are going to help you. Ruth, do you do gift certificates? That I don't know the answer.
Oh, yes. Yes. We
Okay.
have gift certificates. And we're doing a promotion right now. If you buy a $100 gift certificate, you get a $10 gift certificate.
Fabulous. Okay, so I want to say, you know, because I don't want Ruth to ever feel like she's not part of the retail group here. But the bottom line is gift certificates are great because there's going to be a patio, rooftop over there. But also February 13th, you know, take your loved one out for or carry in a dinner. Reservations, take the loved one out, don't cook. That would be my motto. Ask my husband, he's quite familiar with my don't cook. The Franklin Grill is the perfect place. Go to these stores, get a new outfit, gift. It's like one-stop shopping. I mean, I'm sorry, not to pull from like some big box store, but you guys are. You can park in one location, not get a ticket, FYI. You know, there's no meters. I mean, it couldn't be easier. So February 10th, 5 o'clock, we're going to Zoom shop. You guys have lots of things going on in each of your stores for the month of February. So social media, check it all out. Thanks, guys, for spending some time with me. And, you know, God bless Franklin's Wi-Fi. I mean, we know. If you've ever driven through Franklin, you know that if you're talking to someone, you might lose them. So that's the beauty of the little village that time forgot.
Thanks, Terri.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My love to you all.
Thanks, girl.
Bye, girlies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.